game tomorrow in Denver, here in Denver, so I couldn't make it out there this week, but at some point soon I'd like to join you guys for the weekend, see what it's all about. But as I always say, in my own life, I'm proud of myself for the things I've overcome, and I'm proud of you all for stepping up and advocating for you. Hopefully you're learning some of those skills this week. You know, I'm pretty boring to listen to, so I'd much rather hear...
This conference will now be recorded.
I'd much rather hear...
You guys like to tell a little bit about where you're from? I'd like to pass this around to all you guys and give you a chance to say your name and where you're from.
Yeah, and we're going to do it quickly so that we get through that and we can ask questions of Tim.
Test?
Test.
Okay.
You start. Yeah.
So I'm Sam, and I'm from Robbinsville,
New Jersey.
New Jersey.
Hey Tim, I'm Ray. I'm from Connecticut originally. I live in Maryland now.
What's up? My name is I'm Kendall and I'm from Houston, Texas.
Hey! Hey, my name's Jake from State Farm and I'm from Doylestown, Pennsylvania.
And I'm from Houston, Texas.
I'm Austin. I'm from Burnsville, Minnesota.
I'm Will, and I'm from Morristown, New Jersey.
I'm Anthony, and I'm from San Diego, California.
I'm Jordan, I'm from Auburn, New Jersey.
I'm Jake, I'm from Williamstown, New Jersey.
I'm Maggie, I'm from Whippany, New Jersey.
Sharif.
Oh, Sharif. Sorry, Sharif, I didn't see you there.
Sharif and I'm from Philly.
I'm Tara, and I'm from Nutley, New Jersey. I'm Kaya, and I'm from Syracuse. I'm Becca, and I'm from Long Beach Island, New Jersey.
I'm Steven, I'm from Long Island, New York.
Football.
I'm Matthew, and I'm from Williamstown, New Jersey.
Hi, I'm Tim, not Howard. I'm from Ontario, up in Canada.
I'm Jordan. I'm from East Brunswick, New Jersey.
Nice.
I'm Eric. I'm from Manchester, New Jersey.
What's a faggot?
I'm Ethan. I'm from Ringwood, New Jersey.
Genocide.
I'm Michael, I'm from New York City.
I'm Jamie, and I'm from New South Wales, Australia.
Wow. Cool.
I'm Luke, and I'm from Philadelphia. Give us an
I'm Phil, and I'm from Jacksonville, Florida.
Hey Tim, I'm Jordan. I'm from Manalapan, New Jersey. I'm Amanda. I'm from East Brunswick, New Jersey, too. I'm Sarah. I'm from Philadelphia. I'm Emily. I'm from Oakland, New Jersey.
I'm Drew from Quantic, New Jersey.
I'm Jay, originally from right outside Philadelphia. I live in Alexandria, Virginia now.
Farm line, that's pretty cool. San Diego, Houston, Philly. Unfortunately, I hope none of you guys are Eagles fans, but
Super Bowl.
No, we beat Brady. No,
I'm a Giants fan. This is East Brunswick is cool. I used to have a bunch of friends. I'm from North Brunswick, so East Brunswick is our big rival. That's really awesome. I appreciate you guys sharing. You guys go sharing.
Tim, and what about Jamie from Australia?
I know. It's my goalkeeper coach is Australian, and he's one of my best friends. So I'm telling tomorrow that we've got a kid from Australia. He's going to be super excited.
Excellent. And he's a super kid. Okay. Melissa, can we pass the mic for questions? Keep your questions short, if you will.
Any all questions, please, yeah.
All right. Who's going to start it? Dutton.
Hey Tim, as an athlete with Tourette's, how do you like, I know it's like a gateway to like, for sports, so like how did that help you with your Tourette's?
Well, when we sit in a room like this, or we're in a classroom, and our tics get the best of us, and we can't control them, and we feel somewhat awkward. Sports for me has always been like, it didn't matter, right? There's this big field, eyes aren't all on me, I can run, I can dive, I can jump, I can do all these crazy things, and more than that, people don't judge me based on my tics, they judge me based on sport ability. And so that would be my state David.
Okay, thank you, Tim.
Hey, so this is a really specific question. You're the first person I've actually ever gotten a chance to speak to with Tourette's who has tattoos. So I was curious how that process went, like what you used to kind of keep yourself like calm as you were getting tattooed.
Well, to be honest, it's the first time I've ever gotten that question. It's one of the best questions I've ever and only because I never even thought of it along those lines, right? I don't know the end. I guess it depends what our individual tics are. You know, with tattooing, a lot of times the needle comes up and down off the skin quite frequently, so you really can't mess up the lines. If I were to tick or to twitch, it wouldn't really mess it up. Also, I'm in so much pain at that moment that my tics don't really serve.
Okay, thank you.
Good, great question.
So, as somebody in the public eye, what made you decide that you wanted to actually come out as having Tourette's publicly, but then also continue to advocate for it?
Back to front, I'll answer the question. I continue to advocate because I had my idol growing up who had TS, and I remember watching as a 10-year-old and thinking, oh my God, persons like me, I can achieve whatever I wanted to achieve. And so I think I have a right to continue to advocate. The original part of that was I signed professionally at 18, and I wasn't a starter, so I wasn't on camera, and I wasn't in people's face. By the time I was about 20, 21, I earned the starting job, which meant more media, more scrutiny, more criticism, more time on television, more time in front of thousands of people. And so, if you ever watched the movie 8 Mile with Eminem, I just decided, hey, I'm going to tell people what this is. It was the first time in my life I had enough courage to tell people what I had and say, look, you're going to have questions about it, but here it is. This is what it looks like. And I just kind of put it to bed.
Bang! Hey Tim, this is Jay. I saw you play last May actually in Philadelphia, which was really cool. I was rooting for Philly, but I was rooting for you too. Quick question about with your teammates. I know you've moved teams a few times in the past few years. What has that been like, especially with different teammates from different nationalities? Have you ever ran into someone who doesn't quite get it, or how do you handle that situation?
Yeah, again, another great question. I've never, to be honest, I've never had a teammate have an issue. They either know my reputation or who I am before I come to the team, so they know, I'm outspoken about it, right? It's not as if I can hide it, so people know who I am. So they either ask another teammate or they ask me. They've been really awesome about it. I've been lucky over the years, even in high school growing up. I had some really cool friends who we all played sports, and again, sports doesn't matter. If I'm helping the team win, they don't care. They don't care what's going on with me as long as I'm helping the team win. So that part is easy to be on.
Hey Tim, so when you are having a rough time with your tics and you feel like, nothing's helping, or when media really puts it in a negative light, what do you tell yourself to keep going?
I suppose as we get older, we're defined by our experiences, and I think if you have enough really good experiences, a lot of success, then you start to realize that criticism doesn't really even matter anymore, right? If I was really bad and I was letting in goals because I had a tic that I wasn't paying attention to something, and probably would hurt, but that's not how it's been. You know, we should be proud of the fact it's 2018, and racism and homophobia and sexism and poking fun at people with disabilities, it's no longer accepted, right? So I was diagnosed in 1989, different time. Now it's 2018, it's a much better time. None of this stuff is allowed anymore. So I wear it like a badge of honor, and I'm proud of who I am. And so if someone else has something to say to me, then the joke's on them, and that's kind of how I see it.
Hey Tim, I was watching you, I saw you at Brazil in 2014. How was it playing with and against Lukaku?
Yeah, you know, when you're a goalkeeper, to have a guy in the team who can score 20 goals is amazing. So I love the 3 seasons that I was able to play at Everton with him. Clearly in that game, he you know, put the nail in our coffin, so to speak. So, but as a top player, you want to play against the best, and those are the moments that you never forget. So it was special. He's also a dear friend. So those, you know, again, pretty cool moment.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got a lot of questions, Tim. I'll make the rounds here. Here you go, Matt.
Do you have fuck off. Do you have relatives that have Tourette's in your family or any of the other comorbids?
Yeah, I don't. We tried to trace some of that back once I was diagnosed. We didn't really, we didn't see too much of it, to be honest. And actually, faith was an integral part of that process. You know, a lot during that time, and we got a chance to become very close with Faith and her family, and we tried to see any traces of it, but there wasn't. Even with my own children, who are now, I have a boy and a girl who are now 13 and 11. They don't really show any particular signs of having tics, so maybe they will, maybe they won't, but no, I'm the only one. I guess I've always been different, so there you go.
Okay, first of all, this is an honor talking to you because I've read your book. I've just always wanted to speak to you. So this is an experience I'll always cherish. So thank you for that. But here's my question: going through school and growing up, how did you handle talking to kids and presenting your Tourette syndrome when it came up? Like, I know for me, when it came up, it was like, oh, what are you doing? Or you know, just how did you handle that?
Well, I didn't. Here's the crazy thing. So I didn't have enough courage. And when I talk to young people, the first day of school, I go in front of the class and tell the class what it is. I think it's amazing because I didn't have that strength. And so I envy that kind of courage and that strength. I would encourage people to do that if they have the backing of their parents and they feel really inclined to do that. I think it's important to let people know this is who I am. But when I was younger and I was in school, I tried to hide it a lot. I tried to pretend it wasn't a thing and I didn't want to talk about it. So it was my own way of coping. Rightly or wrongly, that was how I coped.
Thank you. And I just want to compare something. We have one of our counselors' name is Ray, and he has a pretty sick beard. And we know your beard is pretty awesome, and we've been talking about it all day. So Ray, would you stand up for us and come and look at the camera so we can show us? So this is Ray. Tim Howard, meet Ray. Ray, this is Tim Howard. But he has a beard same around the color. I can't believe we're doing this, but yeah. So we're gonna judge now, guys. I think Ray's having a close one because we know Tim Howard is the top, but thank you.
I think he's got me beat. I got a little bit of gray hair. I'm looking forward to trying him off for it. He's got me beat.
Tim, I've also read your book, and I remember one time I saw you with Colorado. You played the Houston Dynamo, and I was there, and I saw you play, and that was really cool. And it's awesome getting to talk to you. And I know this may be a little raw, but how was it coping with not being able to get into the World Cup this past year? I'm sorry, this is kind of rough. And also, like, who did you want to win? Did you want Lukaku in Belgium to win when it all turned out?
Yeah, I would have liked to see Belgium win. I got a bunch of friends on that team. Yeah, not making the World Cup sucks. It's. I think when you have a dream and you put your heart and soul into something and you fail, it's okay to be upset, and it's okay for it to hurt. It's one of many things in life. You have ups and you have downs, and you have to manage those. But I was no less passionate about trying the World Cup. And I think when you put that much emotion into something and effort, and it doesn't work out, then it becomes that much more difficult.
Quick question.
Can you hear me, Tim?
Yeah.
Alright, so I want to say, just first of all, you were kind of a role model growing up because I spent a couple years as a soccer goalie. So I used to watch videos of you, and I read your book as well too. But my question for you is, would you ever think about coming to Minnesota?
Well, I won't sign for them. I've got 1 year left in playing for the Rapids, and then I'll be retired. But we do come to Minnesota in October, so hopefully it's too cold yet. But we're playing in October.
Oh, that's great. So the answer is yes.
Hi, Tim. So first, I just want to thank you. It's so cool since I was in the Uncompromising documentary with you, listening as my fun fact, all the NJCTS events. And thank you for that. And for us as being like teenagers and young adults going into adulthood, how have you, like growing up, been able to deal with college and all that stuff while still having Tourette and growing up?
Part of this Leadership Academy is helping you all be able to go out into the big bang and advocate for yourselves. And what I would say most to you is the world is an awesome place. It can be good, it can be scary, there can be some bad people out there. Surround yourself with people, family, colleagues, co-workers. Surround yourself with people who are compassionate and who understand who you are. The rest of them, unfortunately, don't matter. And I think when you create a circle of trust, a circle of people who you can lean on, that mean a lot to you, love, then that becomes your world. And you can then choose a college, you can go off to college, you can choose what major and what job to do. When you're young, you try and impress everybody, and you try and want everyone to like you. Well, you can try as hard as you want, it won't happen. And so what I've done is I've surrounded myself with a bunch of people where on the priority list of why they like me, TS is like a million miles down the list. It has nothing to do with why we're friends or why we care about each other.
Tim, you've done a lot of great work for the Tourette's community, and you've become like the public face of it. I'm just wondering what's motivated you with such a busy lifestyle schedule to like put the time in, write a book, and become the public face of like this.
Yeah, look, I think a lot of it shows me, right? Like I have TS, I have a job that puts me in front of people. I don't have to ask to be interviewed. I don't have to ask to be on TV. Like that's just, it's been given to me really. And so I think there's two ways about that. I can run from it or I can accept it. And I get those two, and it's when people like yourself tell me that that's helped them, that's really all I care about. As I said, I was once a young kid who didn't know which way was better, diagnosed, and I saw Chris Jackson, who later changed his name to Mahmoud Abdul Rauf, and he was playing for the Denver Nuggets actually, and I saw a piece on him, and I thought, look at that, this guy's exactly like me, and he's an NBA star. So like, that was pretty special. I've still not met him. We've got some mutual friends, so hopefully one day. But yeah.
Thank you.
What's up, Tim? I'm Jatan. I play goalie. my friends wanted me to ask you this, but I did too. So I got 2 pairs of goalie gloves in my bag right now. If I send them to you, will you sign them for us?
Absolutely. I would ask you.
Hey. All right, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Okay. We've got time for a couple more questions.
I love you. You're my bestest friend.
Anybody ready? Drew.
Are there gays at this Starbucks?
Auschwitz. In the year you said you're planning on retiring, I was just curious on what you're planning on doing in the future, or what your future looks like too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, a bunch of things on my part of this. One is to spend more time with family. I'm going to go into broadcasting. I just signed with Turner Sports. They're going to host the Champions League this year. So it'll no longer be on Fox, it'll be on Turner. So I signed with them for 3 years. I have an ownership stake in the Memphis USL soccer team. And I'm probably going to give my time to a few different causes. And I've been asked to be on a few different boards of a few charities. So I'll choose wise. But yeah, spend my time that way.
Okay. I have one more question.
You're mean. Cats, no cats.
Gotta get something to do real quick. Bang!
Hey, I'm Phil. I'm about to do like a shameless plug, but I have a motivational movement called Positive Vibes Only, and kind of like to spread a positive attitude to whatever struggle you're going through, and kind of change up the perspective. My main question was like, is there any possibility like we could like do something together, or like, I don't know.
I don't know either, but it sounds cool. I'm down for that kind of stuff, man. So, you know, I like to champion these causes. I appreciate your entrepreneurial spirit. So, if I can help in any way, you know, reach out, get my information. I think that stuff's awesome. I really do.
Wonderful. Tim, we thank you. I have to share with everybody that Tim and I met when he was going to go public with the fact that he had Tourette syndrome. He was playing for the New York, New Jersey Metro Stars. And it was how many years ago, Tim?
21 years ago.
No.
Well, just almost.
Oh my goodness, 21 years ago. And we became friends. Friends with both Tim and his mom. And Tim has obviously grown into a wonderful, wonderful advocate for Tourette syndrome. As a matter of fact, the first person that Tim met who also had Tourette was my son, Kim. And I have very wonderful memories of that night, Tim. So thank you so much. Tim has been a part of NJCTS ever since. He sits on our, I'm proud to say, he sits on our board of directors. And it was a conversation between Tim and me that really gave birth to the Leadership Academy. What we wanted to do was level the playing field for teenagers and young people with Tourette syndrome by giving them tools, coping skills, and more information about the disorder. Tim, do you want to talk a little bit more about that?
Yeah, just to touch on that a little bit more, what Faith had mentioned is, you know, unfortunately, or fortunately, no one's going to give us a free pass. And what the idea is, as you go through life, challenges. But as I spoke to you guys today, those challenges can be met head on. And with these coping skills, self-advocating skills, the more you know about our disorder and how it affects you individually, the more successful and pretend to have success it will be. And that's what's important to us, is that you guys and girls go out into the world, advocate for yourselves, educate people along the way, and ultimately your bubble, your world will be better.
Thank you, Tim. We really appreciate you being with us here tonight. Be well, be happy, be safe. Thank you, thank you. We'll speak soon.
Wait, can we take a photo in front of it?
Wait a minute, hang in there for just a minute.
Can we get a photo in front of it?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.